99.3 Nigeria info, the sunny side. I'm cold. I got bitten by the rain, so I needed something to keep me warm. Just a little bit. I'm not sure. It's raining. It's a contest out there.
The rain is falling. Literally.
I try. I really, and I had like a big umbrella, so I was thinking, well, I have some kind of
Nothing will beat you.
coverage from that storm. But I mean, I like it partly, but and I got cold because I got bitten a little bit. But I like it. I like
it when I don't go to work.
Don't I make work feel like something you can truly live with?
Yeah, I think it makes work a little better because like no one is really like the rain is just too much for anybody to think. So
I mean, I hope that's what I
like
do. I hope that I leave you with something a little better than if you were all by yourself.
Yeah.
All right, good. She says yes to that. All right. You think I need to do more? Oh no, I don't owe you any. What's the look on your face? What else do I need to do?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. It's
Once
cold.
in a while.
Tea.
I don't mind ice cream even if it's cold.
All right. Okay. Good. That's not a hard one. It's open till Tuesday. I don't know. I think we all have attached prestige to Computer Village.
Ewo?
Yeah. I really think you know how it is where you have a go-to place for gadgets. Where I don't even care whether you know how to speak English or not, graduate or not, high end, low end, upper echelon, lower, CADA, commoner.
Anything you be.
God bless Computer Village, but they're facing relocation, and I really just want to get your reaction to it. So I don't want to auto-suggest what I think could be a concern, and maybe there isn't any concern. It does quite appear that the Lagos State government has given right reasons. Hold on, let's fix that. Reasons. So you determine if they're right or not. You determine whether they're convincing enough, persuasive enough. Now, if you live in the hinterlands, wait, so we need to use Google Map just for those who don't know where it is, because I don't even know that location.
Computer Village?
No. The new location. I was going to do that this morning, but I got caught up. So
let me check.
For me now, if I wanted to go to a Computer Village, I'm traveling out of space into another planet here. But let's talk about it. I really feel that something like a Computer Village should be centralized. Just a thought, but the permanent secretary of the Office of Urban Development stated that the meeting, which of course was scheduled for 22nd yesterday, was pretty much in progress. It was inclusive. They say it was transparent, but I think I even need to touch on what the government is working on, and then you tell me whether you think it could have been better, isn't better. Yeah, maybe you can also share your sentiment. It said that the government was accelerating work on the new ICT and business park at Katangura. I need GPS.
Katangura?
Yeah.
That's far.
Where is it?
Okay,
geographically I don't know where it is, but I'm hoping that those who travel Lagos.
It's this side though.
This side?
This mainland, but that mainland is not
wait.
like
Does
mainland.
it sound far? Do you know
it's far? Yes, I've been there before once. I can remember I was doing this training at somewhere in Ikeja GRA, and one of my friends just says we should go to Katangua. You get like cheap, so they sell stuff there, like clothes, bags, shoes, anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so people go there a lot. It's like a big market.
Okay.
And
it's cheap.
Yes, it's cheap. Yeah,
because it's out of state, I guess. Because it's not okay.
It's really out, so you have to like take a bus and the place is
okay. So here's what the government is saying. The government is asking traders to accept this relocation. Now, first, they say they have created this new facility there, which includes hotel, banks, recreational centers, car park, fire station, police post, and access to good roads. You determine whether you agree with that or not, okay? According to the government, moving the market will benefit both government and traders. It's noted that Ikeja's original plan is actually residential, particularly the now location of the Computer Village as we know it. It's originally residential, but has been distorted by business expansion while Katangora site would provide a more organized and conducive environment. If you are a trader in Computer Village, I want to, particularly traders, I would like to know whether this is something you truly appreciate. Yeah, maybe the distance could be a problem, but maybe it's better. So you tell me when you get the opportunity to call into the show. It said that the initiative, the new site would enhance the market's potential. I don't know how, but you tell me. Enhance market potential, provide better opportunities for traders and customers. That honestly went over my head because I wasn't sure how it would provide better opportunities for customers. So we need to talk about that. And according to the government, it's just a good old town planning arrangement. And unfortunately, given the very character of Lagos, where people tend to be in pursuit of business ventures and they find space wherever they can, pretty much that gave rise to Computer Village. And I guess from 2 stores, 3 stores, 4 stores, 10, 50, 100, it exploded. So here we are now, and government is saying, well, we have to work with a plan. Now, what this plan provides, particularly customers. So now let's talk. Welcome. And I'm just about to say congratulations to, occupants of the new Computer Village, except I could be wrong because you're displeased by the outcome. You're displeased by the planning. And there are probably other subtle concerns that are not properly verbalized by the government, which now you have an opportunity to verbalize. So in a moment, we'll give you the numbers. After this conversation, we get back into our conversation on misogyny. And I think right now everybody's clear on what that is, except you need us to just run you through what it is and how it may have or may not have benefited society today. That's a pre-recorded program at 2:45. Between now and then, I do intend to keep you warm. My hands are cold, but, a girl has got magical powers. Mm-hmm. Let's try. Okay, so phone numbers, and then we'll open up telephone lines.
Okay. All right, so the male phone number is 0201 277 0993. 0201 277 0993. Female phone number is 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. And the WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805. 0809 597 5805.
The sun, well, there isn't going to be sun today. We'll try to bear the light up as best as we can afford. We're not light beings. I don't like that phrase, but we bear just enough light to cast away the darkness. So now let's talk. My name's Joyce. Welcome to Nigeria Info. Already. Okay, I want to thank you. This is why I love you. You're quick like that, and I love a man. Well, I love people who quick bullet speed. This one goes. The Katangora is just about 11 kilometers from Computer Village. We need to close our eyes to the old development and focus on the new. Olabode from Ikorodu. Thank you very much. Kemi, that's your job. Telephone lines meanwhile. Hello, welcome to Nigeria Info. Telephone lines. Good to have you here. Welcome this cold, beautiful Tuesday afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good to have you. Welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm with you. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you see, Joyce, I feel pain.
Tell me your name, and then you tell me exactly where it hurts. Let me see what I can do about that.
Okay, my name is Joy.
Welcome, Joy.
Katangwa is close to my area. I live in Abulegba, so it's close to me.
Okay.
Just
I see how far.
100, you get to Katangwa, so it's actually close.
Wait.
So it's closer to Ogun State, right?
Yes.
So
it's close to Ogun State.
Yeah,
that's
it's not far from Songo. You know where they call Songo?
No, I don't. Okay.
Very far from your office.
Yeah, so I won't be going there.
Don't try.
So, Joyce, I don't see. I feel bad and I feel pain for business people, the business people in Lagos.
Okay.
Now you're saying you're bringing back the old Lagos plan. Where were you when they were erecting businesses, opening business areas? Bringing in that place.
That's an hour.
Computer Village is a big place, right? Investment.
Yeah, but this administration wasn't in government. Maybe that partially answers your question.
So does it make it fair?
Oh no! I mean, you said where were they? I just thought maybe I had an answer.
So because for me, if another government comes in, I think a government is supposed to be a continuity. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean I'm going to be the one to take the fall for any government coming in.
Okay.
So you say, oh, this place is a residential area. So because of that, these people sold their houses. Just you say this is a residential area. They sold their houses and business people came in and built plazas there. Now you're coming to close up this plaza. Now you're taking them to a place to say, oh, there's a park, there's a this. Is a lie.
Okay,
Joyce,
wait. Okay, to be fair, we cannot say it's. I mean, you may not agree with it, but we can't say it's a lie if it's the truth. I can understand the displeasure, but you can't quite say.
When they told you that the new location is going to have a police station, it's going to have it's accessible, good roads, this, that, and I'm saying I said it's a lie. That's what I'm saying.
But you don't know that for certain now, do you? Are you saying it's a lie because you have gone and it's not there, or you're saying it's a lie because you don't like the arrangement?
No, it's a lie because it's not there.
All right, let's find out whether anybody else can corroborate this.
The road is bad. I wish you could go there.
Why?
The road is very bad.
Okay. Wow.
I know Computer Village is close to the airport.
Okay, let's hear people. Let's hear other people. Let's see who may or may not agree with this import.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, really? Is it that bad?
So Katangwa, the first time I went there, I never went back again. That's because it's so crowded. It's so choked. It's so very. You have to move and you have to put your bag like this. It's even worse than Computer Village. Now, just imagine putting Computer Village in that place.
Okay, let's hear. Traders, welcome to Nigeria Info. The government is painting us a brilliant picture. Can you give emotion to what the government is saying? Can you give perception to what government is saying? Welcome to Nigeria Info. How are you?
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Good to have you. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
My name is Robert. I am calling from Apapa. Hello?
Go ahead.
Joyce, I somehow believe or agree with what the last caller said. Though I've been there, Katagwa, I think it's an epicenter where we buy Okrika those days now, in the year 2000, many years ago.
Yeah, but it may have changed today. I want today's report.
You see, this madness of by Lagos State of acquisition of properties, I mean, it's become. The other day, in another radio station, the people from, what is the name of this place? So I think Oworoshok, something like that, they were crying. Many of them, they said their Bale wanted to sell their lands to the Lagos State government, something like that, without their consent.
Oh.
You understand? Yes.
Okay.
And some of us call into the program, and if they were not giving notice, only to bring bulldozer and start to destroy, pulling down their houses, something like that. So they came to the radio station and they were complaining.
All right, bear with me, please. I want to quickly go off on a break. We'll be right back, Lagos.
More conversation, more talk. More right after this. This October 1st, Lagos will shake. Get ready for the biggest night in boxing history. Chaos in the ring. From the USA to the UK, from Ghana, Tanzania, Morocco, and Nigeria, the Warriors are coming to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. 10,000 seats, VIP lounges on the arena floor, VVIP experiences like never before.
Electrifying walkout featuring international celebrities and musicians.
This Independence Day, witness power, glory, and pride collide in the ring. Chaos in the ring. October 1st at Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. Tickets available now at onboard.com.
For inquiries, simply call 0708-781-9376. On Instagram is at Balmora Promotions.
Don't miss history in the making. Chaos in the ring. Brought to you by Balmoral Group Promotions and American Promotions.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. If you're looking for the right path to study, live, or work abroad without losing your funds to unscrupulous travel agents, or you're looking for funds to finance your overseas plans, then if your answer is yes, do not miss out on this gist I'm about to give you, okay? It's the exclusive opportunity, so you have to reserve your spot for the premium jackpot seminar with Uzo Duduoba of Wazobia FM. Do not miss out on the opportunity to gain valuable insights, access to travel loans, learn proven strategies, get insider tips, network with industry leaders, have one-on-one discussions with seasoned travel experts, and take the next step towards achieving your traveling goals. Date is Saturday, 27th of September 2025. Time is 12 noon prompt, and you have to be punctual by there. Okay, venue is ITF Building, 5th floor, Funshaw Williams Avenue, Ikporin, Costa, Lagos. Access fee 20,000 naira, and that access fee of 20,000 naira admits just one person. Okay, for seat reservations or further inquiries, you can send a message or contact the numbers I'm about to call out now: 020 080 238 31303. Okay, that's 080 238 31303 or 080 237 70699. Okay, 080 237 70699. All right, hurry up now and secure your spots because seats are filling up fast. This event was powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Note, they do not give visa here.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
Real voices. Real stories. Real news.
Again, armed herders invade Benue community.
Insecurity will still continue if nothing is done to security retirees who are retired.
You as a government body. Yeah, but you as a government body, you have a responsibility.
Chapman is tackling Dangote for slashing those petrol prices.
We're the ones that have been involved in the pre-subsidy. Now again, they don't want us to have peace.
Inflation in Nigeria drops by fifth month in a row.
Local communities in Katsina State have reportedly entered into negotiations with armed groups.
The president has decided he no longer wants to rest. Is that emergency in Nigeria?
This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. It's 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Buluwati Fair Jegede with the news. President Bola Tinubu is calling for a major overhaul of how Africa's mineral resources are financed. Speaking at a UN General Assembly event in New York, he said African nations must collectively fund their own mineral sectors. Represented by Vice President Shatima, Tinubu argued this is vital to protect sovereignty. He urged leaders to stop the cycle of exporting raw materials only to import finished goods and to wield more power in global supply chains for the continent's benefit. Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has joined Vice President Kashim Shettima at a UN General Assembly sideline event in New York. The meeting, hosted by the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment with the Africa Finance Corporation, focused on risk, reform, return. Leaders discussed balancing challenges with reforms to attract investment and drive Africa's growth. Computer Village traders in Ikeja are skeptical about the state government's plan to remove them to Katangua. They say this relocation has been discussed for nearly 20 years with no clear result. Traders are unhappy, stating the government hasn't provided official document for the new site. They fear using contractors will cause instability and call promises of hospitals and roads political excuses, as the land is currently waterlogged and inaccessible. The office of Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan has been unsealed by the National Assembly Sergeant at Arms. The Kogi Central Senator's office was sealed after her suspension last March. However, it's still unclear if she can return to work. The Senate maintains her 6-month suspension is still active and requires a new resolution or court order to be lifted, despite a previous court ruling against it. World leaders are in New York for the UN General Assembly, with wars in Gaza and Ukraine topping the agenda. US President Donald Trump, Turkey's Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim, and France's Emmanuel Macron are among today's speakers. On Monday, France and Saudi Arabia rallied support for a two-state solution as 6 more European countries recognized Palestine. That's all for news. I am Boluwatife. Jegede, the sunny side continues with Joyce.
Tick, says the clock. What we have to do today is worthy of note.
This is Sunny Side with Joyce, only on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
Let's hear your misgivings. We're talking on 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's 4 minutes past 1 p.m. Welcome one, welcome all. Consumers, primarily. Well, customers. Oh, yeah, consumers. Yeah, that's what you are. Let's talk about this stretch. But I think first we have to sample the position of the government, and then we pick up the conversation from that perspective, because we can all walk our way in or out through that viewpoint. The government is saying that this will benefit traders. I'm not sure if it's going to benefit customers, but it did say it was going to benefit customers. My question is how? Are the goods subsidized, or is that just another loose language to justify, to encourage people to move? That's one. Two, they say that a relocation plan is necessary. 1, 2. Also, they're looking to stop trading on the streets as well as address setbacks and the drainage issue or issues within the Ikeja zone. So that looks like a very, very good reason. I don't know if it's reason enough for the relocation or... Yeah, so I'm just highlighting what may be areas of concern, whether you think it's concern or good enough justification for this particular relocation. They say that this new site would enhance the market's potential. So you already are reporting that there's a market situated there already. And so moving Computer Village would enhance the market potential of that place. 1, provide better opportunities for traders and customers. How does this provide opportunities for me? I don't see it. And my eyes are good. Let's talk. It's Open Thought Tuesday. Welcome to the show. You're on Nigeria Info. Welcome. We're talking about the possible relocation of Ikeja
Joyce.
Computer Village. Welcome. Tell us your name.
Yeah, I'm in between that. Okay, let me say my name is Olenka. Yeah. Hello.
Go ahead, Yinka. I'm with you.
Hello. Yeah, I'm an architect. and I would like to be explicit with some things. You see, the government, unfortunately, permit me to say, they are clever by half. They on one side, they present things to be good, but on the other side, there's an hidden agenda behind it. Now, Ikeja generally is originally a residential zone. Majority of Ikeja, the central business area of Ikeja used to be Alausa, where the secretariat is and its immediate environment. You understand? But the Ikeja proper, the inner Ikeja, where Computer Village is resident, going to Allen, Okwebi, Adeni Jones, those areas are usually residentials. But business evolved into those areas. Businesses evolved into those areas. The whole of Allen Avenue is 100% commerce. There are no residents. So why are they not focusing in that area too? But the problem they have with Computer Village is basically the shanties. The government is not pleased with the shanties. The moment the present government constructed the bridge that connected Oshodi Expressway, Lagos into Computer Village, I knew they were up to something. So because I knew they couldn't have just done that bridge with the interest of Computer Village at heart. The idea is that they want the area to be suitable for the airport, environment, and all that. Come to think of it, the government had 2 plazas around that Computer Village. One is called the Ikeja Plaza, managed by Ibile Holdings, and the other one is called the Aviation Plaza, built by Ambode. Those 2 plazas, the Computer Village guys refused to go in there for business because they were not built to be shoppers friendly. They were built to be like offices. If you look at the Ikeja Plaza, you can.
And is it even affordable in terms of cost?
No. It's not. There's something called window display in plazas.
Yeah, I get that.
Ikeja Plaza does not have that. You can't sight what is inside the building from the street. You just have to go in there, and that's not good for
a business strip.
Merchants.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's a strip,
because if you do a product business, you need some kind of display, some kind of exposure from the street that will attract your customer. I'm talking from the insight of an architect. So Ikeja Plaza was built more like offices, Then the same thing with the Aviation Plaza too. So those are the failures of those plazas that made Computer Village guys not to patronize it. Are you with me?
I am. I'm picking it up.
Yeah, because your sound is breaking up, but I hope you can hear me.
Oh, no, please, so, I'm with you. I can totally hear you, and I really appreciate the architectural input you're bringing into this.
So for me, the government should have another hub, not necessarily evacuating the whole of Computer Village. They should have another hub in Katangwa if they want, in Lekki if they want, in Lagos Island, so that people like you can easily patronize. The world is going digital, it's going computer. Imagine, 2 days ago, I wanted to buy a small phone battery for my children. I had to travel all the way from Iyanopaja to Ikeja so that I could get a good Nokia battery in Computer Village. But assuming I have the one of Iyanopaja or Katangwa, I will just stroll down there and buy. I don't necessarily have to go to Ikeja. The same thing, Ikeja people don't necessarily have to come to Katangwa. The same thing, Joyce on Lagos Island doesn't have to come to Ikeja to buy a laptop charger. So they should have hubs. They should diversify the market. The world is going computer, so they should have computer villages almost in all the 5 regions of Lagos. rather than shutting down one and say they were. By the way, Ikeja is no more as residential as it used to be. Would you want to live in a place where after business hours you are isolated? You are on your own. So for me, I think they are just clever by half and they are not true to themselves.
So you also feel like they've also been honest to the public with their underlying motive?
No, they are not. It is more of their private interest.
All right.
That's the truth. They are not.
Really?
If they have the fear, the concern of you, the customer at heart, they won't subject you to a long distance to go and trade.
Yeah.
You get the point?
Absolutely, because they also say it's beneficial for the customers, and I don't see.
It's not. Why
don't
would
see
you
what they
travel
mean
from
when
the
they say that.
island? You will be traveling like as if you are going to Ogun State if you want to come to Katangwa to trade. If you want to buy a laptop, Joyce, you would travel from Lagos Island.
Nah, it's
about
not,
2-3
hours
good
for
to get
a
there.
simming metropolitan city as Lagos, of which
Exactly.
so
what they should do, what they ought to do, is to diversify it.
Okay.
They could take the shanty elsewhere. They could take. In fact, what is shanty is what you make of it. Those guys in Computer Village, some of them told me they wanted to develop structural buildings, but the government refuses them.
Oh.
So the shanties would have been, yes, because those guys told me that they would have loved to build proper buildings, but the government refused approving them. So all they do was to just renovate and permutate, do some makeshift
basically.
Structures.
You makeshift.
Exactly.
All right.
So the government should be true to itself. That's all.
I really do
They should be
appreciate
true to itself.
the angle you
You're
have
welcome.
pretty much entered the conversation
welcome.
with. Thank you. Lagos, so here, this is bare in your hands. One, it's said that the government has some other motive that they're not verbalizing. Two, if this is for consumers, customers, if this is for business, do we truly say that we can see the advantage from here? How you move something as necessary as gadgets, which of course you can see the role that even plays in the 21st century. How you move something as that should be central to the hinterlands. We can attempt to fill up the gaps, and I think that's exactly what should happen. It's one thing to persuade people to move that far. It's another thing to give them justifiable reasons to do so. And if you fail at that, then yes, people will fill up the gaps. And here we are. It's Open Thought Tuesday on Nigeria Info. We're talking. The sunny side after her. Please, I don't know, is it your radio or is it your channel? Well, okay, here we are, honey. Okay. If you're calling from Computer Village, please, Kemi, I beg you. Hello, Nigeria Info.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Joyce. Monica from Festac. I don't know, that architect that just spoke now, if I have my way, just a bottle of cold beer, for him. Such a futuristic perspective. I hope government is listening. Diversify this into the senatorial zones. Expand the market, more opportunities for people who are going to sell their own shops. More people will have access. If you have a need, you just stroll in and buy and go. That's how it is done. Don't bunch everybody together in one place. Spread it. More taxes you will collect from them. Government, listen, this is beautiful. One cold beer for that guy. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you, 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. We're going to go to WhatsApp right now. Welcome if you have just tuned in. We're looking at the sensibility behind the possible relocation of Computer Village somewhere else. WhatsApp.
Whoa, Katangwa is around Abulegba. The Katangwa market is already a very tight market. It's not an ideal place for the IT market. It's in the outskirts of Lagos, going to Shongota. This person says Katangwa market is after Abulegba area, around Meron, Ujokoro, Agbado, Jason. This person says it's a popular Okirika market. This person says Katangwa is like 25 minutes drive from Oshodi without any traffic.
Yeah, which is not a guarantee because there's always traffic.
It says it's almost like a boundary between Lagos and Ogun State. This person says, hey Joyce, take a hot cup of tea. I personally would not go that far to buy anything if they relocate to the Ikeja Computer Village. Over 20 years ago, I learned computer software and hardware engineering. It was better managed then, but now it's flooded with so many businesses. Trust the government at your own peril, because those shops will be unaffordable by the traders. The rent will be crazy, just like the Teju Show Market and Co. This person says, so what's going to happen to Computer Village? Are they going to demolish the areas and use the buildings for something else? This person says, this is a disruption of businesses' activities and access to solutions. The delivery window for products also is extended, and it will take a lot of getting used to. Again, amenities that the government claims to be on ground should be verified. Under the current atmosphere, Kemi could do with a hot ice cream. What? There's no hot ice cream. This person says, it's a good development, but it is not acceptable because the wider part of the express road has been used for BRT lane, leaving just a single lane in many parts of the road for other road users. Everyone are not supposed to be using BRT transportation now. This person says, the real issue here is that the government is not a continuum in Nigeria. Who gave the approvals to convert the residential locations into business locations within Lagos? I don't really blame them. The problem is that the Land Use Act empowers the government to re-engage on their contractual obligations on land matters. Sending them into a business unfriendly environment shouldn't be the case. The businessmen and women should be compensated with the actual worth of their properties. This person says, hello Joyce, Katangwa is known for thrifting. My spouse manages a store there. She pays for the store twice a year and also pays some form of tax for every market day that she's there. She paid in July, and 3 weeks ago the guys in charge asked them to vacate their stores because the market had been sold. Only to come back a week later and tell them to pay a rent afresh, that the issue has been resolved and a new government has taken charge of the market. She just paid last week. My fear is that this new payment has gone to waste, and with the news of Computer Village relocation to that market, I feel so helpless because I'm all the way in Barbados and I can't help.
Okay. So I also want to pose another question to the Nigerian public. What about the argument that the Lagos state government makes, which is, this is one of many, the decongestion of commercial hubs? So I guess Ikeja is in some sense overcrowded. Yeah. So if they relocate Computer Village, particularly that area, you could decongest the area. But then again, if we say what...
So, but how is this a commercial hub when you've removed the commercial in the hub? Computer Village is the center of that hub.
I didn't see you coming and you came.
I had to. You were pushing the button and I then had just had to.
That's good then. So that's a very 99.3 Nigeria Info WhatsApp.
This person says the Computer Village should be decentralized into different zones in Lagos, if at all. This person says it says, Joyce and Kemi, I hope you're doing okay. This is what we experienced last night in my city. The storm everywhere. Seeing this yesterday reminded me of the person who said the world will end today.
Wait, we haven't gone anywhere.
It said that, the color before that last color, a glass of ogogoro, beer and wine are expensive. Nice one. It says the man spoke the mind of the majority of Lagosians.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to go to the telephone lines. Can you hold your breath? Lagos 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. Welcome. This possible movement. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello, Joyce.
Thank you for being here. Turn off the volume of whatever that is.
Joe from Ogba. Hello.
I can hear you.
Yes. It's nice if they can create many markets in the many other markets in 5 regions, like the first caller said. But there is a market presently thriving in Ikeja, which is Ipodo. I don't know whether you know Ipodo market. That is it's right located on the street. What are they doing about it? If they are evacuating people from Computer Village, what about Ipodo market? What are they doing? Are they making any provision for those people on that street? Because they are trading on the street as we speak now.
They trade on the street. So maybe they're going to come to that at some point in the future.
Why don't they come to that first? What sells for the goods is also good for. Why then do I go to those places for?
Well, okay. Well, thank you so much for bringing that to our notice. I do appreciate. Thank you. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon to you. Thank you. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
That place where they want to pursue them go, computer-based go, it's not conducive at all.
Okay, so wait. The government is working to develop that place. The government is working to develop that place.
There's something in fact, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, so the government is working to develop that place. They say they're working on an ICT hub. It's going to have a business park, modern facilities, including hotels, banking halls, recreation center. Is going to have a car park, a fire station, a police station. They're working to make it modern.
At where?
Katangora.
You know what I'm saying, eh? Is it not better they find a particular place and give them to go?
Yeah, but that's what they want to give them this particular place to also help improve. So hold on. Somebody was saying that this is probably also for the markets to also help develop that place. What do you think?
My dear, now we they develop everywhere for Lagos now. Well, let them go, but I thank God they didn't burn that market. I thank God they didn't put that place and burn their ways. I just thank God for that. So let them go and find a place and say thank you.
What will happen to the people in Katangwa market?
You just move for your neighbor.
Move for your neighbor to where? And if there's no space now.
Okay, telephone lines, Nigeria Info, welcome to Open Thought Tuesday. All right, make it back. I have a minute before commercial break. Hello, Nigeria Info.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, so you know that we have another major market again, Ile-Epo. So that means there will be a lot of traffic.
Please, where is Ile-Epo? Can you help my geography? Where is that, please?
So what do they want to do? I'm trying to understand their development. What do they want to do?
Please, where is Ile-Epo market?
Ile-Epo market is close to Katangwa market.
Oh.
Very, very close. It's trackable.
Oh.
So how are they going to manage? Because already, if you move them to this area now, traffic will not be moved down to that.
Yeah, so those people living that end of the neck of the woods are really going to suffer.
They are going to get it.
Lying. We already have a federal fire service in between Katangwa and Ile-Epo market.
They'll create another one.
So whatever they are saying, they're just lying.
Uh-oh.
When I said they're just lying. I know this place. I know this area, I know this terrain very well. Telling you, I learned they give them 1 year, 6 months for them to evacuate. My problem is going to be after moving them out and they bring Chinese people.
Okay, wait. Off on a break. Hold on. We'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
This October 1st, Nigeria marks another year of independence. But the big question is, how far have we really come? From the first flag hoisted in 1960 to the challenges of today, how has Nigeria fared since independence? Have we truly managed our democratic progress? Or are we still finding our way? Join all your favorite hosts on Nigeria Info FM together at one table with special guest analysts for a no-holds-barred conversation on The Round Table. Independence Day special. Date Wednesday, October 1st. Time 9 a.m. Don't just celebrate. Join the conversation that defines our nation. The Round Table on Nigeria Info FM. Lagos, let's talk. Attention, secondary schools in Lagos. Season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament is coming this November. And this time, the battle for secondary schools with ultimate bragging right is officially on. Do you have what it takes to go head-to-head with the brightest young minds in Lagos? Can your school rise to the challenge and claim the crown? Then This is your moment. The I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools debate is calling your school. Registration opens September 1 and closes September 30. Registration for the I Beg to Differ Season 9 is school-based, only for schools. So gather your team and secure your spot early. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ Debates banner on the homepage. Fill out the registration form and hit submit. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
This is where the headlines meet the hot takes.
What are the feelings of people knowing that Fubara is set to return as governor of Rivers State?
We have crisis before, we have actions during, and definitely there will be some actions after.
Regulation of food prices, I think that some miracle is supposed to happen, and our magician is the president.
The farmers that you are giving directives to say you want to crash the food price, they are not telling farmers.
You know, some of these monies we've continuously been taxed.
Like, seriously. Or they were just brought in by devil to come and make us suffer.
Kogi state government has lamented that youth take weapons and food to bandits.
Nigeria's investors who are in the diaspora are complaining. You are asking investors who are not in Nigeria to come and invest. Are you kidding me?
Stay with us on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. You just heard the gist, okay? And if you are in secondary school or you are in school, then yes, you should know that it is back. It's bigger, it's bolder than ever. It's the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament, and this gist is just for you. Okay, this November, the battle for the ultimate bragging right has begun, and if you have what it takes to face the brightest young minds in Lagos, then yes, you should also apply to this. Okay, if your school can rise, debate, and claim the crown, listen up, because this is your moment. Registration is already ongoing for the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament, and it will close September 30th. Okay, so you do not want to miss. And what's the day again? September 23. So yes, it will close soon and you don't want to miss it. Remember, registration is school-based, so you have to gather your team and secure your spot early. Registering is easy peasy. It's just 3 steps. Visit nigeriainfo.fm, nigeriainfo.fm. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, click on the I Beg to Differ banner. Step 3, fill the form, and that's it, you're in. Okay, step 1, visit the website nigeriainfo.fm. Step 2, click on the I Beg to Differ banner. Step 3, fill the form, and that's it. It's not just a debate, it's a tournament of champions. It's I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
Open Thought Tuesday, 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. I'm going to read this message from Toby. He says, an ICT hub is meant to be central. I don't know how relocating a whole tech market to a village will be of benefit to anyone, except they just want the stakeholders to go and develop the market. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let's quickly go back to the telephone lines in Nigeria Info. Welcome to Open Thought Tuesday. This should affect everyone. So let's hear you. Hello, welcome to Open Thought Tuesday.
Yeah, George, good afternoon.
Thank
this
you
is
for being
Chris.
here.
Yes, like one of the callers said, there's a market across the road, opposite this computer, whatever they want to, very big market. Now they are telling us Ikeja is residential area. They don't want this trade trading or whatever. If you are coming from Third Mainland Bridge, you know Ugudu, right? Before you get to Yanoworo.
Yes.
Yano Alakpere also.
Alakpere, yes.
There's a vast land, both sides. Very close to Ojota, very close to Ketu. Why not go and develop that place? You want to build a railway station, you want to build a police bank, and a police station, you want to build. Have you done that one first? You are giving them, okay, put those things on ground. Then you give people time. Oh, I've finished this facility.
So let me ask you. Let's attempt to be futuristic for a moment. If the government is able to do that, say in another 1 year, do you then support the relocation of the market, Computer Village, to Katangora or Katangoa?
Katangura. Joyce Katangura.
I don't
know.
know.
No, like that place is far, no? Like Madam Joyce said, I know of that. There's some markets there too. There's a lot of traffic along that road. Or Jota, before K2, on the right hand side, even on the left hand side, immediately after Ugudu, there's vast land. Instead of moving these people far down there, why not develop that place and put them there? My 12, you move it to Ogerabi, Kara, whatever. Did they move? They are still at my 12 there. Eh? Why do you always like to make things difficult? It's now you want to do it in a residential area. Put this in the ground first before you start making plans to move people away. Thank you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. This one goes, they want people to develop the almost Ogun State town for them again. And business owners will be silly to relocate that far. The sunny side. Good afternoon to you, Nigeria Info. It's Open Thought Tuesday.
Hi, Lady J. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon. Thank you very much for being here. You tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Goboli calling from Ikorodu. Kenny, good afternoon as well. Aside transportation, movement to a further place, and every other logistic involved that the callers this afternoon have raised, have we factored in the cost of these shops, Lady J? Because it's known most times whenever they move people from a particular location to another location, those who were accessing that place or using that place before never have money to even acquire the positions they want to operate. You said it is for our own good. Is it for the seller's good, for the buyer's good, or for the government's good? Believe this government at your own peril. There's nothing they will tell me. If they tell me it is day, I start searching for night. If they tell me to climb up the ladder, I just crouch and go down below. See, whatever is being said, if this government is a continuous process, okay, from beginning they would have known, okay, this place would be an issue. And now you're coming all over, you're just coming to change the paradigm shift. Why have you not factored all this in before? Why now? And so when these other people leave power, the next people now come to relocate them. Will these people be able to access the facilities these new places they've built? When they changed back home from where it was in K2, the people that were there before could not access the property.
Could not accept it or could not afford it.
Could not afford it. That's what I mean by not accessibility road-wise.
Oh, yeah, no, I get the import.
Money-wise, they could not access the property because their money, the price skyrocketed over 3 or 4 times. For people, they could not pay. And now you want to take them, you want to just displace them and take them everywhere without even factoring in if they can access it with their money. Have we taken cognizance into these people are family? They have families, for crying out loud. They've been managing this. Okay, you want to change it, but have you factored it in? If they will be able to have money, have government decided to subsidize?
That happened with Tejo Show Market too.
Lady J, there's so many things involved in this thing. I don't want to say they are targeting a set of people. I don't want to be ethnic biased this afternoon. But the government knows what they are doing. We know what we know. They say what they say, but what they are saying is not matching our reality. Okay? It's what they are saying against what the average Nigerian is saying. You want to move these people. And how much? At what cost? Lady J, good afternoon, ma'am.
Look, I really do appreciate the passion with which you have laid down your points clearly. We're live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Kemi is going to be reading commentary off of YouTube right now. Kemi, are you ready?
Yep. I got my own though, but okay. Let's take this one first.
You want me to read it?
No.
Okay,
I wanted to say something.
Okay, just a moment.
Yeah.
Finish and then you
this
can tell us
person
what your
says,
thoughts are.
Joyce, I wish you would see this. Now we're saying it. It says the road there is terrible. The environment smells terribly. The road is narrow. That environment will be a mess. They want to make Ikeja top-notch while they further attack the lives of the poor man. They just want to pack everyone there like make you now go sort on ourselves. This other person says, I truly support the move of the government.
Okay.
So, yeah, what I was saying was, if the government says Ikeja is a residential area and they are targeting the commercial hubs to just, decongest and whatnot. Now, can we start talking about decongest Allen Avenue? Because last I checked, there is no residential area in Allen. Before you find a residential place in Allen, you would have seen like 10, 25 companies. Go there and decongest.
Yeah, but Allen is not so bad in comparison to Ikeja,
I'm looking for
right?
number something Allen
yeah,
Avenue
that's probably
for a building. I'm going here.
That and where to park. That and where to park. But besides that, it's not as dense as Computer Village. And I mean, I see where they're coming from with, okay, we're trying to gentrify Computer Village, but it's all the elements that would
then if they want to take out this, they should take out all the shanties, all those small shops. They can take those ones out and say, okay, if you can't get a shop inside, then please.
All right, so
that's better.
All right, so let's see what we can do with that logic. Open Thought Tuesday. If you can hear us, welcome. Tell us your name. Go ahead. You're listening to Nigeria Info.
This is Tunde calling from Itiwe. On site. Joyce, you know, when Mrs. Oboli was talking to you, don't want to be biased or anything. I mean, I was born in Lagos. Nowhere was developed except people went there for developing. And if they think that the last election they did, that all these other big groups that did the election, make it difficult for them that it's not enter. It's a lie. We Yoruba is people that we put for the election. That was what they lost in Lagos. Simply because the way they were behaving. How can somebody build a shop before the place that place before was a shanty before people went there for development? So after it was developed, then I see that they want to demolish them because they want to remodel it to the resident area. It's not done in that way now. If you go to the area that they were telling them to relocate it, that place was very shanty. I can tell you, before you get to that Katangwa, we see refuge. You see some refuge that is very, very high. They pack a lot of refuge that is very, very high in that particular area before you went, and that place was very sticky. They were just lying for them. They just want to relocate them. They will never develop that place. They were just lying. That is the way they were behaving. From onset, since I was born in Lagos State, before everywhere was developed, it's people that went there for development. After the place was developed, they will now went there to relocate you because there are some set of people who want to use it for residence.
So you are supporting the notion that the government is moving people there to develop that area?
I'm not supporting.
No, you are saying that the government is moving people there to develop the area.
No, I'm talking the individual that developed the area before government see it and relocate people.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying that so the government takes advantage of we move these people here.
Yeah,
they can develop.
Look at what happened in Morocco. You remember Morocco? The market, the place was built for the Oriental Hotel today. It's a place of market before they relocate them, and those people they were nowhere to be found. That is the way they were behaving. And they want the set of people to vote for you. Thank you. That is my submission.
I really do appreciate that import, rather, clear sentiment. It's Open Thought Tuesday on Nigeria Info. Welcome. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Turn up the volume of your radio set when you call in, please. I'll appreciate that. We're Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you. Tell us your name and you can go ahead.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Okay. So my name is Amos.
Welcome.
So I live in Abule Egba, and I grew up there. Okay. So where they are relocating them to is called Katangwa Market, and this Katangwa Market is after Yanofaja, after Ile. Then there's Katangwa Market. There's a dump site close to this place, right? So if the government is claiming that they want to sort out the place, I think they have a lot of work to do. Now, let me go back to the Ikeja case. I understand what the government is trying to do. Like, Ikeja is a residential area. I drive through that place every day, and I can tell you it's a complete mess. So what the government should have done is to kind of have different for that business in different parts of Lagos, right? Not just bringing them to Abule, but that is not ready for that kind of thing. Because the Lagos-Abeokuta expressway that passes through this Katangwa is a mess, right? I live in Abule and can never pass through that place to Ikeja because you spend hours in traffic because the road is not well sorted, it's not good. Then there's always causing traffic because of trailers that's always dropping tomatoes and everything every time. Do you understand? So I don't know how they want to. So for government to relocate them there, they have to do a lot of work.
I guess that's what they
Again,
want to do. Okay,
we that
so
live
let
in
me ask
Abuja
you.
now.
Let's assume
Now-
for a moment that the government is worth our credit. If we assume that the government is going to do that work which you're considering right now, whatever it is, do you suppose that the relocation of the market and its relocation is beneficial to traders, to customers, to consumers, and to residents now in that area?
Okay. Now, this is the answer. The trade fair is in Lagos Badagry Expressway. That doesn't stop people from going there to market. Do you understand? So a market can be anywhere, and people will still go there. If they know
Remember, it's supposed to be an
I.
ICT hub. And I'm thinking, for it to be an ICT hub, don't you think it should be central? Is Katanga central?
Yeah, it's not central, but I can understand that Ikeja is too small to contain what they want to do, if truly they want to do it. Driving through that computer village area in the evening or in the morning is a total chaos.
It's tedious.
So I can understand the government, yes.
Okay.
So that place, and again, because I want us to leave all this sentiment of you vote, you don't vote, or maybe somebody's from this area or not. No, because even the government will be losing revenue. Because I once went to the computer village and I was asking them, they said they pay to the Yaloja every day. Person that is talking pure water pays money every day. So they are not gaining anything by relocating them. Do you understand? In terms of tax and what they pay. So government is benefiting the way they are there. So if the government now says they want to relocate them, right, I don't see any problem. But they have to fix Katangwa. And we that are living in Abule, we should be ready for increment in rent. And that is another problem for me. Because I know the Igbo people or the people that are selling whatever there, they are going to flock Abule and the rent will go up. So that's another problem for me. But if they can sort Abule,
that's why it has to be decentralized.
Yeah.
That's why well, thank you so much. I think he has raised a very vital point with the possible increment in rent. That's fundamentally why it has to be centralized, because you want whatever new development comes up to cater to whatever issues can become as a function of this new idea. Nigeria Info, it's Open Thought Tuesday. Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce.
Thank you for being here. You tell us your name.
Yeah, this is the merchant man. Joyce, I don't see this development from any angle of government projection to development. I see from the angle that the moment a particular place has been developed, the people from that particular sector or that environment will be moved to another place in order to get that particular region developed. There are places they mentioned before that I don't want to mention now, because if I mention it, it might give them a reminder of those places they mentioned that they want to relocate the market people or the businessmen in that particular areas to another place. And just like Madam Oboli said, she said she doesn't want to use the coloration of ethnicity in it. But if you look at the angle of who are involved, who are the population of people that make up these markets that are being moved from one stage to another, you will know people that are involved. Okay, there was an issue. I think they harassed the management of Alaba International to either get relocated. At the end of the day, they had negotiation and they were asked that if you are not relocating from where you are now, you have to restructure the market as a whole. So the Alaba people started dismantling all the shops. Just as I speak with you now, there is a particular woman I used to buy something from. After they demolished that shop and decided to erect the new one, this woman automatically could not afford the new rent that these people fix for the new people that want to rent new shops. At the front of her former shop, she became a peasant seller. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I totally do, because the same thing happened with the Tejo Show market.
Exactly. Because when they take over the market, they try to deceitfully tell us that they want to either relocate or they want to make it look like a market of international standard. At the end of the day, most of the peasant traders in that market cannot afford the huge amount of money that they place on the rent, most of them would either
I think that's
relocate.
really now a
Some
new
would die
kind of problem.
some would die of heart attack, and others who don't die through heart attack will become ordinary peasant traders at the front of their church. In fact, all these things have the background of, let me reserve that word, let it be in my head.
Well,
Thank you very much, Joyce.
I do appreciate your decision to withhold whatever you assume may be inflammatory. It's Open Thought Tuesday, Nigeria Info. What's up? Are you awake, honey?
I'm ready to go.
Go ahead.
This person says, Joyce, good afternoon. Computer Village is not meant to be a market at any point. I visited the market twice, and what I saw was residential buildings converted into markets, which is not acceptable in any form.
Well, that's subjective, because if you travel to Europe, they're residential buildings. You have a building upstairs, you have residential upstairs, you have a store downstairs. I don't know what you mean by it's not supposed to be. And by the way, it's been for how many years?
This person says there's a computer village at Takatinubu, but you can't get everything you need there. They need to expand it to other computer companies, and traders need to expand that area.
Expand the Sakatinubu area.
Yeah. This person says, Joyce, the Katangwa is already developed and congested. This person says Katangwa market is already congested. Their first walk on the road hasn't developed. If they walk on that road, it's just one way in, one way out. Will they still construct multiple access ways? There is no space for supposedly new influx. How will all these spaces be created? Will they drive away neighboring residents and establish businesses and domiciliary for this? This person says, hi Joyce, they just want to frustrate the Igbos, but God will frustrate them. This person says, with due respect, the relocation of the computer village from Ikeja to Katangwa is not about punishing traders or being anti-people. It's, as some are saying, it's a strategic urban planning decision. Ikeja is already too congested, and computer village was never designed to carry the population, traffic, and environmental pressure it now has. The relocation gives traders more space in Katangwa with modern facilities, better parking, and improved security. At the same time, it will decongest Ikeja, raise property values, and improve the environment for everyone. Instead of seeing it as anti-people, we should see it as a win-win that will benefit both traders and residents in the long run. How?
Yeah, but I mean,
no, the part where he said, the part where he said strategic planning decision, talked about congestion, and now says it will decongest Ikeja, raise property values. It's not a problem.
Well,
the raise of property values. Let's not forget that right now in Ikeja, because of computer village, rent is already high. Now you took it away to Abulegba side. That will not affect Abulegba people. Then rent there too will go up. Then now the new quote and unquote, there's now residential. There's no computer village again. Rent will not be higher. You will not kukuma just choke them. You kukuma just put your hand on their neck and press it.
What's up?
This person says, who says Katangwa is not almost residential? Katangwa is bounded by Abulegba, Orile, Agege, Ilekpo, Ojaoba, Ekoro, and Co. I think that the government should create more business hubs and not pack everyone into one place, which may end up becoming affected by traffic around that route. This person says, it's a pity we have a government that doesn't care. It's only this part of the world that will get a government that will predict every rainfall and flooding and then ask citizens to relocate to nowhere. This person says, hello Joyce, I'm AAA from Ojo. Why should we always bring ethnic coloration into everything? These people who are crying blue murderer, do they know how the great Alaba International Market was? Did they know that the market was Alaba Suru? Look, we should be mindful of what we say and what we do. I don't understand that.
Yeah, but what's your point?
Yeah, no point. You're just
okay. Should I go? I want to go to telephone lines.
Yeah,
telephone lines. Open Thought Tuesday. Nigeria Info.
Joyce, I agree with what Tunde from Mitire said.
What's your name? Hello.
That's why.
All right, lost you. Open Thought Tuesday, Nigeria Info. So good to have you join our conversation this afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Joyce. It's Olayinka again. Yeah, God bless you, Joyce, for suggesting what we call mixed development in design. It's Olayinka again. I could hear you.
Are you the architect?
Am I clear? Yes.
Oh, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something called mixed development in designs. If the government is so concerned about, I'm throwing out myself for a pro bono service. If they want me to get involved with the planning authority to give them a concept that will meet both residential and computer village coexisting in that place, I will do that, pro bono wise. Now, this is what I'm saying. There's something called misdevelopment, where you just said abroad some commerce under the building, the residents above. There are some things called in America, buildings called point buildings. You can have a high rise of about 1,000 apartments. Their supermarket is there. Their parking lot is there. Their barber shop is there. Their restaurant is there. Their eatery is there. Everything in one building. Almost everything. Except for school. You get? So why is the government not thinking like that? There are areas in Ikeja that is no longer a air route. The plane does not fly that route. Places like Isaac John on Ikeja GRA, there are high rises there now. It wasn't so before because they thought the plane is close to the airport and the plane could route that area. But since the plane does not route those areas, again, they decided to change the limitations of building heights in that area. So also they could do in many areas in Ikeja that the airport is not affecting anymore. So it's high time the government should. Lagos is deficit in residents, in housing. And there are limited space in Lagos. The only place available for development in Lagos now are hubs, suburbs. The central Lagos is saturated. So they should start thinking of maximizing the space by going on high rises, point buildings, tall buildings that can accommodate a lot of things. And it's well structured and well planned.
Yeah.
So I am putting up a challenge to the government. I am ready to do a pro bono service if they are really serious and true to themselves.
Thank you. I really do appreciate you calling in this afternoon. Kemi, what's up? You ready?
This person says, I just heard that you read a text from someone saying that he's been to the market and it's a purely residential property. Let that person come to Europe and see how residence areas are also used for market areas. In Salzburg city center, Alstan is fully a residential area and the buildings have shops on the ground floor. I mean all the buildings in that city center.
Kemi, what are you doing?
That's all.
All right. We are off on a break. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. This is a moving story. The government has tabled a proposal. I guess they may have a choice to accept or not to accept. We don't know what this is, but we'll follow it as it develops. We're off on a break. We'll be right back.
More talk, news, and sports after this. Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio, Nigeria Info, via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Well, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. If you're looking for the right path to study, live, or work abroad without losing your funds to unscrupulous travel agents, then you want to hear this gist, okay? Don't miss out on the exclusive opportunity. Reserve your seat for the premium Jackpot seminar with Uzo Odudoba of Wazobia FM. All right, don't miss the opportunity to gain valuable insights, access to travel loans, learn proven strategies, gain insiders tips, and network with industry leaders. You can also have one-on-one discussions with seasoned travel experts and take the next step towards achieving your traveling goals. Date is happening on the 27th of September 2025 on Saturday. Time is 12 noon prompt, so you have to be punctual. Venue is ITF Building, 5th floor, Philshaw Williams Avenue, Ikmori, Costain, Lagos. Gate fee or access fee is 20,000 naira, and it admits just one person. Okay, seat reservations and further inquiries, you can contact the number 0802 383 1303 0802 383 1303 or 0802 377 0699 0802 377 0699. Hurry now and secure your spots because seats are filling up fast. This event was powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Remember, it is the Premium Jackpot Seminar with Uzo Ododo Oba of Wazobia FM, and they do not give visits there.
Invade Benue community.
Insecurity will still continue if nothing is done to security retirees who are retired.
You as a
and
government body.
Too.
Yeah, but you as a government body, you have a responsibility.
Government is tackling Dangote for slashing those petrol prices.
They were the ones that have been involved in the fuel subsidy. Now again, they don't want us to have peace.
Inflation in Nigeria drops by fifth month in a row.
Local communities in Katsina State have reportedly entered into negotiations with armed groups.
The president has decided he no longer wants to rest. Is that emergency in Nigeria?
This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 2 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, here are some of the headlines we're tracking at this time on 99.3 Nigeria Info. President Bola Tinubu calls for overhaul of Africa's mineral finance system. President Tinubu reaffirms commitment to constitutional reforms. Tinubu meets Rivers State Governor Fubara in Abuja, and Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu and Vice President Shetima attend UNGA event in New York. Ikeja traders doubt Lagos State relocation plan for Computer Village, and Senate unseals Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduahan's office. Rivers State Governor Fubara pledges to revive Rivers Seaport, and Labour Party 2023 presidential candidate Obi decries rising attacks on security personnel. National Assembly shifts plenary resumption by 2 weeks, and House of Reps plans to fast-track bills on women in politics. House of Reps Speaker Abbas backs Tinubu's borrowing strategy, while development consultant Paul James urges citizens to monitor politics and INEC reforms. Court adjourns ruling on Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission to September 26, and U.S. warns corrupt Nigerian officials. Mystery flesh-eating disease alarms Adamawa State, and workplace safety expert Joe Odua calls for workplace safety overhaul in Nigeria. Balogun Ajibola assures smooth coronation for Olubadan designate Ladoja, and world leaders gather for UNGA as Gaza and Ukraine wars top agenda. France recognizes Palestinian state, while PSG's Dembele crowned world's best. That's all for the headline news. I am Bulu Atife. Jagade, if you have a news report for us, you can call us on 01465 7175. Thank you so much, Lagos Eye.
What's that station again?
Oh yeah, Kemo, come by the bike. Here's one thing you need to know about you. So like here we dey talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one.
You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
Lagos, don't forget that you too can win money on here on Nigeria Info, courtesy of oneplay.ng. Now, I know I have said this time and time again, but I mean, does the money ever get too much? All you have to do is go to the website www.oneplay.ng. That's number oneplay.ng. And when you get to that website, pick your station, Nigeria Info, follow the instructions, and in a few seconds, your ticket will be in the draw. A ticket is 500 naira, so you can play with 500 naira or more. And if you don't have a smartphone, well, not to worry. All you have to do is dial the code *347 *880 *3 hash. *347 *880 *3 hash. Now, playing with 500 naira or more can also get your tickets in the draw. Now, remember that the more you play, the better your chances of winning every day. There's money to be won on the Money Crossfire. There's money to be won on WhatsApp Lagos. 3 people, in fact, win 25,000 naira on the WhatsApp Lagos show. And on Sunnyside, there's money to be won on there as well. Yes, there's also money to be won on Game On shows, weekday, weekend, money everywhere. But that's not even all, because every Friday there's a jackpot of 50,000 naira per show. And you, my dear, can get some of that money. All you have to do is make sure you're playing during the week, and automatically you get qualified for the weekly jackpot. Remember, your chances of winning are still the same. So whether you're playing on a smartphone with the website www.oneplay.ng, or you're doing it on a dataless phone or a small phone, yes, that small touchlight phone, if you're dialing the code *347 *880 *3 hash, either ways, your chances of winning are still the same. Okay, remember to play responsibly, Lagos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're under 18, this is not your group chat. Please, you can now excuse us. All right then, 18 and above, let's start playing and let's start winning. There's money on ground. Do you want to get it?
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. We're about to wrap this up. I want to thank you so much for your commentary. I think much that has been said today also leaves the Lagos State government with, I guess, an expression of the actual intent for this development, because it does quite look like there are still aspects to this that need revisiting, restructuring, reevaluation to accommodate all the other issues that may arise as a singular function of this particular hub out there in... How do you say it?
Try.
I know it, but
you call to
Katangora or Katangoa?
The other one.
Katangoa?
Yes.
They never say that.
It's Katangwa.
Oh, really? All right, then. Nice meeting you, too. 7 minutes past 2 p.m. You're on the sunny side. Okay, so I want to read a few more messages just out of courtesy because I think we can afford to, and then we have to go to our second conversation this afternoon.
This person says, Joyce, the building you are referring to is mixed use building, built for both commercial and residential use. Is that the same building we have in Computer Village? This person says, I love the last speaker who spoke about high-rising buildings and resolving housing deficit in Lagos and other states. I have been saying this on social media and with people when housing and approval issues come up. How can a whole plot of land that could take 5 to 10 or more stories be only approved for mini flats, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms, bungalow, or a story building? Nigeria is sitting on wicked real estates and their practitioners' bomb of selfishness. He says they are only after today's Nigeria and not tomorrow. They buy excess of land only to start building a few numbers of bungalow and bedrooms or stories. This person says, I've been listening for a while.
So excuse me, but he's making this message is making it a tribe thing.
Yeah, it's making it a tribe thing.
I don't want to read. I'm not.
Oh, you don't want to do that?
Okay. No, I'm not going to read it because I prefer intelligence over intellect. I prefer intelligence.
This person says,
I did share with the public what the government stated as to the reasons for this singular move.
The moving, yeah.
And people have been attempting to pry into motive, design, lateral issues that may emerge as a function of this particular relocation. And we have more than enough work to do by just sticking to the arguments. So something as this is not intelligent enough for me to consider.
Okay. This person says, since they don't know where to station the Computer Village, they should bring it and put it on top of Third Mainland Bridge now.
Final caller. Let me quickly just go to
YouTube.
YouTube. Well, YouTube. YouTube, please. Just a minute. Final caller. Welcome to Nigeria Info. It's good to have you join our conversation. You'll be my final caller today.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Peter Bonds from Shangotedo. I'm on this relocation of Computer Village. I thought the government created a Lekki axis and said Lekki Free Trade Zone. And somebody talked about diversification.
That is such a scorecard.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
So what's the essence of creating Lekki Free Trade Zone? This also should be factored. All these business areas also should be factored in that area. When you go to that area, you understand. You need. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
It needs expansion with all this. You understand? So I think most of these things, if we're going to diversify it, I think we should have a computer village along that Lekki axis, which is meant for free trade zone. That's my submission. And good afternoon.
Yeah, your beer. How do you like it, hot or cold?
Hot beer?
A final message in here.
This person says, any government plan with social considerations is a ploy that needs to be resisted. Development should be developmental for everyone's sake. Nigeria should go beyond profiling for sustainability. This new site is already overcrowded. How do they intend to settle business people in an already crowded area? Lagos State government should develop a new area entirely, and that's how cities grow. How do we want change and advanced country but aren't ready to accept a change when it comes? The system is a mistake and the fix will be very hard.
So hold on, let me even understand him. Is he saying
so? There are three different people. The first person is not in support of the relocation. He says it's a ploy that needs to be resisted. The second and says that development should be for everybody's sake, not just one party. The second person says the new site is overcrowded, and what do they intend to do to settle people who are already there? The third person says, how do we want change? So he's for the government. He's saying, how do we want change and advanced country, but we're not ready to accept the change when it comes. The system is a mistake, and the fixing it will be very hard.
To be honest with you, I want to agree with fixing it will be hard. And I think that's also why all the elements that inform the singular decision need to be considered. As of 2021, it was reported that Computer Village provided over 8,000 jobs. So if Computer Village singularly is already catering to 8,000 employees, then you can imagine what that injection into an already crowded hinterland would do for residents, would do for traders, would do for customers, particularly because it's an ICT hub. It needs to be decentralized. I think in every area, God bless that caller who called, almost the tail end of the show or the conversation about having an ICT hub at the trade zone. Something like ICT, you want to centralize something like that. The world is going computers. So you're going, because this is not another fabric market. It's not another food market. It's not what this is. This is something that you want your modern society or your modern, your urban communities to have access to. And then why is it far-flung? Why is that the location for ICT? I want to thank everyone for your commentary, contributions. I really do appreciate it. We will go off on a break when we come back, misogyny. Yeah, it's a very interesting conversation. I think it touches also on your choice as person, and we will revisit I think I like how ways in which you can be misogynistic without knowing it, which we shared last week. We'll bring that back because I think I like how that touches on different aspects of subtle misogyny that you may not be aware of. The topic in our next moment would be how misogyny may have benefited patriarchy or may have even benefited society. And by the way, a lady last week said that as a woman, and from her judgment, she thinks that women need to be controlled. So that would be a good entry point for our conversation this afternoon. It's 14 minutes past 2 p.m. on the clock. There's a chill in the air, so it's a cool Tuesday afternoon. We're Nigeria Info, and we're talking. My name's Joyce. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Do not forget that draw will be happening this hour. Okay, it's the Independence draw and it's happening this hour, so you don't want to miss it. Okay, this is Independence as we celebrate our nation's birthday. In the middle of stress and struggle, there's hope for you. I want to hope how. Well, one play is giving away up to 10 million naira to you. And to be a part of this and win your share of that 10 million naira, you have to play now. You can't just come to Nigeria and collect the money. No, you have to play. All you have to do is dial the code *347*880*3#. Play with only 500 naira and follow the prompt and make payment. Okay, or you can just visit the website www.oneplay.ng. You have to select the station of your choice, Nigeria Info, and yes, you be in the game. You can even play up to 10 times to boost your chances. Now, here's the juicy part. So any of you that have been buying tickets from September 1st to October 1st, you automatically just qualify for the Mega Independence Jackpot draw. And we're having a draw this afternoon on the sunny side. So what are you waiting for? Buy your ticket, play, and win. And if you don't win, you already know that your draw or your ticket is already in the draw for the Mega Independent Jackpot. Remember, it's 10 million naira. It could be you, my dear. Dial star 347 star 880 star 3 hash, or visit the website www.oneplay.ng. That's number 1play.ng. Pick your station, Nigeria Info, lock in your tickets with 500 naira, and that's it. All right, your chance to win big starts now. So if I were you, I'll start playing. Lagos, I made this announcement before and I'm going to say it again. Attention to all secondary schools in Lagos. It's back, it's bigger, it's better, and bolder than ever. It's the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament. And this November, the battle for ultimate bragging rights begin. So if you have what it takes to face the brightest young minds in Lagos, and if your school can rise to the debate and claim the crown, well, listen up, because this is your moment. All right, registration is currently ongoing and it will close on September 30th. Okay, that's like a few days away from now, so you do not want to miss it. And remember, registration is school based. Okay, it's school based, it's not individual based. All right, so gather your team, secure your spot early. And how to register? It's easy. Once you go to the website www.nigeriainfo.fm, when you visit that website, you click on the I Beg to Differ banner. Once you click on that banner, you fill the form, and that's it. You're in. It's that easy. Remember, registration is school-based, so you have to come with your school. You register as a school, okay? It's not just a debate. It is the Tournament of Champions. It's I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
9.3 Nigeria Info, you on the sunny side. It's 18 minutes past 2 p.m. Welcome. Open Thought Tuesday. So we're revisiting our conversation, which we barely touched last week, misogyny, and how that may have benefited society. Well, I'm hoping that we have convinced the part of the crowd that called me to say that things like that don't exist. So I think you have changed your mind about that particular era in judgment, or maybe you just don't know that it's misogyny. So I'm going to run through your hearing a few examples. So you have female infanticide, the killing or abandoning of girls due to preference for sons, or you know that because we see that in cultures a lot. Objectification of women, restriction on dress or mobility. I don't think for mobility there's much of a restriction, but yeah, we hear judgments on restriction. We hear criticism for dress codes, so we hear that. Then there is exclusion from leadership positions. We also have instances where there has been a lack of reproductive rights. May not be so popular around here, but that exists. There's the gender pay gap. There's job discrimination. There's sexual harassment. There's exclusion from certain professions. There's sexual violence, domestic violence. There's human trafficking. That's female genital mutilation. There is wartime sex violence, which surprisingly I heard so much of in Gaza. I thought that, well, I'm not sure what I was looking for. It's war, right? But I've heard much of that happening out there in Gaza. Gaza, Sudan. I'm not sure I've paid attention to the Congo, but of course it would be happening. Then you have the silencing of women's voices, stereotyping, exclusion from education, which pretty much has changed here for sure. And then the mentality that treats women as property. So there are subtle and they're covert or overt acts against women that suggest that this can solidly be defined as acts or behaviors or practices that discriminate, belittle, or in some sense, directly or indirectly cause harm, psychological, emotional harm, physical harm to women. Let's talk. 0201. You ready?
Yeah. 0201277093. 0201277093. That's for the men. For the women is 020146571900 0201465719, and on WhatsApp is 009 597 5805
All right.
009 597 5805.
Okay, so I think I'm curious to find out from the lady who called last week saying that from her observation, she thinks women need to be controlled. I have a few questions just to understand her position. But then again, I think I would also like to hear from men. I wonder whether men think that women need to be controlled. And when you say controlled, what do you mean? Hello, welcome to the show. Good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for being here.
Good afternoon.
You have to speak up for us, okay? Thank you. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, ma. Can you hear me?
I can. Good afternoon. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think I was trying to call you since last week when you raised up the topic.
Okay.
And I was like boiling inside of me when those men were contributing, like they were saying there's something like man hates women, this is that. I was just boiling inside. So that last week I wrote some things down. Like for instance, when a woman is driving a car and a man drives past or they are trying to say something, when they just see who is driving, they say, na woman they drive. As in,
suggesting that she's incapable of proper driving.
You understand that kind of talk? Like, I get your type for house.
Oh, that's nasty.
Like, a woman now makes her money, she's independent, then they'll say, nah, she will work, she they do.
No way.
Yes, have you seen some women independent making their money and they'll be like, oh, I think they get money.
Okay, I see how they'll say something like that. Yeah.
They do. And have you seen where a woman is looking for a house and some landlord says they can't give a woman a house because you are not married?
Thank you. I even saw that on X, I think a few days ago. Thank you very much for bringing that up. Yeah.
So it's everywhere around us. Don't tell me that you don't like. Everywhere. It's smelling everywhere. We can see it. And you now call on the radio and you say, you don't see it. Now, wow.
So certainly you don't even think that this has benefited society in any way.
You said?
You don't think an act as that has benefited society in any sense?
No.
Yeah,
no.
Of course not.
And when I see all these things, when men do, I now wonder, I now look at it and say, is a woman not your mother?
Okay. Let them speak for themselves.
You don't get it. They don't get it that anyhow you treat a woman outside, you don't always remember that your own mother is a woman. How do you want your mother to be treated? You know, some of them protect their mothers and they say, my mommy. And you go out there and you ridicule some women there, out there.
I like that. All right. Thank you so much.
You don't get it.
Well, let's find out whether they can help us get it. Really. Thank you. So men who have any clarity or justification for the conversation and how it's benefited society, tell us. Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Thank you. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
My name is Joyce. I'm calling from Anja. Tell me, good afternoon. Joyce. Yeah, Joyce. A lot of ignorance is too much in the woman's, let me say, thinking faculty. Now, you said something, someone said that women need to be controlled. The question is, can you control what you didn't create? Even the spiritual being that God put them down and will try to lecture them and told them about, look, you can't control what you didn't create. Let me make you to understand. Lucifer.
All right, hold your thoughts. I want to be off on a break. We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Mall, 5th Roundabout, Lekki Expressway, Jakonde, Lagos. Or our website on www.solarworldelectric.com. Or you can call us on 0906 331 5492. Solar World Electric Technology Limited. We are redefining the limits.
Attention, secondary schools in Lagos. Season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament is coming this November. And this time, the battle for secondary schools with ultimate bragging right is officially on. Do you have what it takes to go head to head with the brightest young minds in Lagos? Can your school rise to the challenge and claim the crown? Then this is your moment. The I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate is calling your school. Registration opens September 1 and closes September 30. Registration for I Beg to Differ Season 9 is school-based, only for schools. So gather your team and secure your spot early. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ Debates banner on the homepage. Fill out the registration form and hit submit. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
This October 1st, Lagos will shake. Get ready for the biggest night in boxing history. Chaos in the ring. From the USA to the UK, from Ghana, Tanzania, Morocco, and Nigeria, the Warriors are coming to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. 10,000 seats, VIP lounges on the arena floor, VVIP experiences like never before.
Electrifying walkout featuring international celebrities and musicians.
This Independence Day, witness power, glory, and pride collide in the ring. Chaos in the ring. October 1st at Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onika, Lagos. Tickets available now at onboard.com.
For inquiries, simply call 0708-781-9376. On Instagram is at Balmora Promotions.
Don't miss history in the making. Chaos in the ring. Brought to you by Balmora Group Promotions and American Promotions.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
This is where the headlines meet the hot takes.
What are the feelings of people knowing that Fubara is set to return as governor of Rivers State?
We have crisis before, we have actions during, and definitely there will be some actions after.
Regulation of food prices, I think that some miracle is supposed to happen, and our magician is the president.
The farmers that you are giving directives, you want to crash the full price, that not only farmers.
You know, some of these monies that we've continuously been taxed.
Like, seriously. Or they were just brought in by devil to come and make us suffer.
Ogi State government has lamented that youth take weapons and food to bandits.
Nigeria's investors who are in the diaspora are complaining. You are asking investors who are not in Nigeria to come and invest. Are you kidding me?
Stay with us on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
All right, Lagos 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's still the sunny side, but I've got gist for you real quick, okay? If you're looking for the right path to study, live, or work abroad without losing your funds to unscrupulous travel agents, or you're looking for funds to finance your overseas plans, then if your answer is yes, do not miss out on this exclusive opportunity. Reserve your seat quickly for the premium jackpot seminar with Uzo Ododoba of Wazobia FM. Okay, here you gain valuable insights, access to travel loans, learn proven strategies, get insider tips, network with industry leaders, have one-on-one discussions with seasoned travel experts, and take the next step towards achieving your traveling goals. Date is Saturday, 27th of September 2025. Time is 12 noon prompt, so you have to be punctual. You have no choice. Okay. Venue is ITF Building, 5th floor, Full Short Williams Avenue, Ipori, Costain, Lagos. And yes, there is an access fee of 20,000 naira that admits just one person. So yes, it's not free. You have to pay for all this content. For seat reservations and further inquiries, please contact the numbers I'm about to call now: 002 383 1303, 002 383 1303, or 002 377 0699, 002 377 0699. Hurry now because seats are filling up fast, so you have to secure your spot. This is the Premium Jackpot Seminar with Uzo Ododo Oba, and this event was powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Note, they do not give Visa here.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side, and it's so good to have you be a part of our conversation. So we'll just go to Kemi, are you here or are you there? Where are you? 32 minutes past 2 p.m. It's Open Thought Tuesday. Telephone lines is so good to have you join our conversation this afternoon. 0201 277 0993, 0201 465 7190. And on WhatsApp, 08095975805. It's good to have you on our conversation on misogyny. Has it benefited society? I think we can reevaluate actions and determine whether actions need to change, be better, or reinforced. Let's talk. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hello, Joy. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Thank you for being here. Tell us your name. You can go ahead.
I am Ibrahim calling from Apapa. I'm Ibrahim calling from Apapa. Can you hear me?
I did. I heard you. Go ahead.
Okay, concerning the gender, whatever you are saying, in life, people are of different types. Some people will see woman is dependable, she has her car, this her house, they will be eyeing jealousy at her. But it's normal. Both female and men, they are all of equal size from God. It is just lack of understanding from other people. Me, if I see a woman dependable, having money, I always respect her. I can never say anything about her wealth. I know it's God that makes someone to be rich. Okay.
Yeah, but that this kind of hatred against women or prejudice against women happens. So what do you have to say about it happening, even though you don't do it? Do you think it's something that needs to happen in order to bring about a kind of suppression against women? Or do you suggest that it's something that needs to stop because it's hateful, it's evil, and doesn't benefit anyone?
It's something that needs to stop, of course, because it's hateful, it's evil at the same. But sometimes some women cause it. As humble woman you are, if you see a man, at least you have to give him that regard for him being a man. And a man also, too, to respect a woman because we are being made for each other. One cannot live without one. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. I could use that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for calling me. I do appreciate it. It's Open Thought Tuesday. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Tell us your name. Go ahead. Welcome. Good afternoon.
It's Emmanuel speaking to you from the first. First off, I want to say that the way we are created, humans, people do oppress people, especially those who are not, who are not of equal economic power, sometimes even religious power, sometimes muscular power, that is the physical strength, and then we know that women, most likely do not have this strength, like that of men. I've seen where men beat up, where women beat up men, and then in such environments, you will hardly find a man want to bully that woman, who have the capacity to beat up a man. So because of that kind of inequality in strength, that is why it seems that men do hate women. Now, I have a woman, in my. Are you there, Joyce?
He's there.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Now, I have a wife. Okay, I don't hate my wife. I have a daughter. I don't hate my daughter, and I relate with women, in my business and what have you, and I don't hate them. So I think it's a kind of mentality, that because we've seen men also, if you see a man bully a man who does not have equal strength, with him or so on, will you say that man hates men hate men also? So I don't want us to hold on. I think first, that men hate women or women hate men.
No, I think
the fact that you have a bad experience,
excuse me. Wow. Excuse me. The part where you said the strong man is intimidating the weak. The reason for you to comprehend the logic or the rhetoric of that action is to determine whether it's right or wrong, not whether I will think something. When you see a strong man oppress the weak man, is that a good thing?
It's not a good thing.
Yeah, so that's the logic you have to extend to misogyny.
That same man who is oppressing that weak man, if that man is oppressing, become a stronger man tomorrow and oppresses him, that man is going to cry foul.
No, yeah. So is it a good thing?
It's not a good thing.
So why don't you speak about it being wrong? You're speaking about my tolerance level for it.
If anybody is anybody, it's wrong. Either a man is woman, or a woman is man, or a man is a man, or a woman is a woman.
Not whether I can tolerate it or whether I have a temperance for it.
It's wrong, okay? It's wrong. But don't let us kind of paint it, that men hate women. After all, men live with
okay, so with that's the problem. Why do you want me to struggle with you? This is no. I didn't create this social construct. It exists. And before the show started, I shared with you possible areas where it exists. In culture, in religion, in your society, in your mentality, it exists. Why can't I talk about something that exists without you accepting it? Why are you assuming that I am the one who's just created the concept of misogyny?
I've heard, or you might have heard, that women call men snakes, devil, or whatever. Should I believe it? No.
Yeah. Oh God.
So if I don't also believe your own, I think it's fair.
No, but okay, wait. Is that some? Why are you men like this? Is that something as misogyny? Have you heard the word before?
I've heard the word, but
do you know what it means?
I don't think you can paint what I do not believe, to me, and then I don't think I should believe it.
Good God. Wait. Okay. I'm trying to establish whether you even understand me. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Joyce, I don't believe men hate women.
Okay, is that something as misogyny?
According to some people's ideology, they might. But it's what they believe. But I can't be forced to believe what they believe.
I'm not asking you to believe it. Do you even understand it? Do you know what it is?
Do
you know it's possible for you to understand misogyny and not accept it as a personal philosophy?
I don't accept it.
I'm not asking you to accept it. I'm asking you to understand it. Wow.
Is it that you are forcing me to understand it?
Why don't you understand it? Why are you on the telephone? Why did you call me? If you don't understand what I'm talking about, why did you call me? Nice meeting you. See you when the sun rises.
Shall I tell them?
What?
Maybe they need to look at it on Google. So misogyny, once you put it on Google, it comes out.
To do?
It says misogyny is hatred of, contempt for, or prejudice against women or girls. It is a form of sexism that can keep women at a lower social status than men.
Tedious.
Thus maintaining the social roles of patriarchy. Misogyny has been widely practiced for thousands of years.
Okay,
that's all it says on Google. It's just there.
So it's even on Google. Like, why are you putting me through this?
Let's not go too far.
Okay, so what's your name, honey? So I've brought someone else who speaks simpler grammar. Welcome to Feto. Oh, good God, this is week 3.
So very quickly, I'm just going to break it down for you. I feel like even the explanation that Kemi gave via Google
is complex.
It's still complex.
Nice
you
no,
get
no,
me.
Nice meeting you. Thank you. Save the day.
So very quickly, let me tell you some of the traits that goes to show that you, my dear, are misogynistic.
Or could be.
Could be misogynistic.
to be.
Number 1, expressing hatred for women. Number 2, catcalling or harassing women. Number 3, favoring men at the expense of women. Number 4, strong belief in rigid traditional gender roles. Number 5, no respect or regard for women's time and effort. Ignoring or speaking over women. Rejecting women's ideas. Stealing ideas from women but refusing to credit them. Frequently interrupting women when they are speaking. Blaming women for conflict and expecting women to maintain social harmony. And finally, punishing women for calling out discrimination and sexism.
That's at this point all of you.
So
to some degree.
Majority.
So if you know that you see women and you say, I don't have anything to say to you, call me your husband.
So of course I'm exaggerating. It's not all.
Yeah, one of them.
I cannot be
it's not
sharing words with
a
you,
woman.
exchanging words with you.
A woman.
I have your type at home. Call me a man.
Call me the man in this house.
Me every time.
Someone said that.
They say
You
that.
not heard it.
So somebody was telling me how, you know,
someone said that.
Yeah,
they say
a lot of people say it.
In the bank
Now,
or
I was hearing
something,
a
or
gist of how
yeah.
one of my bosses, I mean his wife, drove somewhere and she mistakenly just hit someone's car, and then instead of the man to just face her, I said, "No, call me your husband. Call me your husband.
Yeah, I can't talk to you.
I can't talk to you. Like you're too
Alright,
small.
it's not you. I don't
It's
have-
like it's your husband, the man that you have at home, and you know some people they will send you home." No, it's not me and you. It's not me that will talk to somebody like you. Go and meet your husband.
I have your type at
I
home.
have your
That's
type.
why I have your type at home.
Yes.
All right, so
Alright,
Lagos. Okay. Welcome to Open Throw Tuesday. Hello.
Hey, Joyce, good afternoon.
Afternoon to you.
Joyce,
Yeah, go ahead, please.
if I'm in a village meeting and a woman stand up to talk in my own father's house, who should be controlling that meeting? Is it the woman talking in my own father's house, or me, a man who should be presiding over that meeting? Who?
What's your name, by the way?
Just why do you want to know my name?
Because maybe I want to.
No, just wait. Just wait.
No,
Just wait.
father's
If I do this, do I also fall into that category?
What do you think?
Eh?
What do you think?
Answer yourself.
I don't think I fall into that category.
Okay, let me put it another way. You think your voice? Hold on a second. You think your voice is more authoritative than that of the woman? You probably also think you have more. Hold on. You think you have more intellect or more intelligence than she does. I'm a witness. I speak to you on the Lords of Logic. Don't ask me what I think about you.
It is fact. I don't think it is fact. I do not think so. I know so.
Okay, so why do you think she needs to be silent? Why should she be silent if she has something to say? And she's courteous to wait her
The
turn.
voice of a man, guys, the voice of a man, first of all, is authority. There's an authority that comes from that voice.
See, look, hold on. So imagine, wait a second. Boy, look,
There's an authority
have you
that-
heard
that
your voice? Have you
commands
ever
power.
heard your voice
It
play
commands
back?
Power.
Wait now. Have you heard your voice play back? Have
Joyce,
you heard
that
your
voice
thoughts? Have
commands
you heard your
power.
own thoughts?
Yes.
So you think if a woman who is more intelligent than you are happens to be your sister in your family, she should be silenced for you?
I haven't seen a woman that has done any discovery to be compared to that of a man till date, whether in science or
But
in
here,
any
but no. I'm speaking to you. You want to live off the credit of other men who may not be prejudiced
Joyce,
against women.
I am not-
You just
I am
want to
not
brag
living
that
the
you are
credit of
in the sex clan, and then confer upon yourself the efforts, the glory, the honor, the merits, the nobility of other men on yourself just because you have a penis. No. First of all, if we even need to measure that, you probably wouldn't even make the cut. Plus, we need to talk about your intellect here. Wait, is it that time?
What's that time?
Oh, good God. Wait, we're off on a break?
Do it with it up.
No, we're not off on a break. Hallelujah. Wait.
I'm coming.
Okay, good. So I'm supposed to have a pre-recorded program. I told you about it. I think they're not ready for us. Telephone lines. You guys. Open Thought Tuesday. My name's Joyce. What's your name?
Joyce, good afternoon.
Good to have you. Welcome. What's your name? Kemi, don't be silly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Tell me your name. Go ahead.
This is Moses calling from Lekki.
Welcome, Moses.
Yeah, thank you. This thing called misogynist, yes, he exists. But he exists in both parties. Yes, as men
Yeah,
drive
but
around
today
the
we're only
world,
talking about misogyny. So we will talk about women hating men another time. I promise you.
We should talk about women to hating men. Okay.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it another time.
Yes.
I have one topic. You guys are struggling to comprehend it.
Yeah. Now I'm answering you. Yes,
Thank
are
you.
men like that who hate women. Yeah, there are many of them. Even I've seen men, and me as a guy, I've accused them that you don't do that to a woman. And I know how many times I've fought for women, but it's no big deal. It isn't both gender, but no big deal. There are men like that. Agreed. There are men that misogynists that hate women, that look women, ladies lesser than themselves, that don't see men something special. Yeah, there are men like that.
Has misogyny benefited society in any way, to any extent?
They are misogyny. I didn't get what you said.
Has misogyny, which you agree exists, benefited society in any way?
None of them benefit society. I would like to know the name they give to the women that hate men too.
Yeah, but why are you struggling to just be comfortable with an opinion? I told you we'll discuss it another time.
It's getting to my head. I don't understand. People always talk about people. Both genders always talk about people.
Yeah, but I told you that we'll discuss women hating men another time.
I guess. And I've agreed and I've answered you.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. Can you attempt to be secure in a topic that, I think you're struggling because you're guilty. Because why else am I? Why is this a fist fight at this point? You're guilty. No recording, right? No, there is a recording.
Yeah.
Oh, good God, Lagos. Lagos. I need this rage, this passion, this confusion next week. Maybe this should be my first hour conversation next Tuesday. But how about you do me the honest, unworthy favor of comprehending the topic so that at least if we're going to fight, I know exactly where to hit you. You can see me coming already. Then you can probably hit me too if you're good at it. But let's not argue on the topic just because you don't know what I'm talking about or because you're afraid at how guilty you are. All right. Are we ready? I'll see you tomorrow when the sun rises. My name's Joyce. God bless you.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.